Welcome to Unrevealed History. 15 things hidden deep within the Amazon forest that no one knows about. How much do you know about Amazon rainforest? The truth is that, even though it's very important for the whole of humanity, few people know much about this ancient place which was formed 55 million years ago. And now some facts to let you understand the role of the Amazon rainforest both in Earth's and humanity's life. 20% of oxygen in the world is produced by the Amazon rainforest. About 80% of the developed world's organic food originate from rainforests including Amazonia. At 6,992 kilometers, the Amazon is the longest river in the world. Number 1. Ancient settlements. According to the Washington Post, on March 2018, archaeologists discovered 81 ancient settlements in the Amazon. Archaeologist Jonas Gregorio de Souza together with colleagues have identified that the discovered settlements were built from 1250 to 1500 and that there may be hundreds of other settlements. They suggest that as many as 1 million people may have managed the forest before the arrival of Europeans. But other researchers disagree with this suggestion. Clearly, more research needs to be done to know for sure. Number 2. The boiling river with 93 degrees Celsius water. I have already mentioned that Amazon has the longest river in the world, but few people know that there's another river in the Amazon rainforest. One of them is called the Boiling River, and it has earned its name, not by a coincidence. It's literally boiling and at times its temperature can be as high as 93 degrees Celsius. The steam is rising from its surface, giving all living beings a warning that they shouldn't even think about taking a dip there. Interestingly, scientists haven't found out the reason of such extreme temperature. But there's a theory that it happened because of a drilling company, which accidentally released gases from inside the earth into the river. Locals disagree, believing that it's a place of power. Number 3. Goliath bird-eater, the biggest spider in the world. Amazon is also home to a number of strange creatures. As we're looking at the Amazon rainforest from different angles, we will be able to get acquainted with some of the most incredible creatures from this area. And the first one will be Goliath bird-eater. As you may have guessed from its name, it's a spider so huge that it can eat birds. In fact, it's the heaviest tarantula in the world. With a body length of 13 centimeters, it makes almost every other spider look tiny. Luckily for us, it's not dangerous to humans. However, if you touch its prickly hair, which it can shed when approached, it can cause irritation that can last for days. Number 4. Victoria amazonica, water lily that can hold an average person's weight. One thing you should know about the Amazon rainforest is that you can find a lot of big things there. These water lilies are so big and robust that they can hold the weight of not just a child you see in the photo, but a grown-up human being. This plant, named after Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom, can reach 3 meters in diameter and looks astonishingly beautiful. But be careful if you decide to step on it. Its leaves have thorns which protect this unique flower from predators. Number 5. Walking palm, a tree that can literally walk. It is true that these trees can walk. The speed of their movement is tremendously slow because these trees move due to new roots growing towards sunlight and replacing the old roots. Imagine how much time it takes them to walk 1 meter. These trees are known as walking palms or cachapona. If you spot them in the forest, please don't wait until you see them move. Number 6. Jesus lizard, which can walk on water. These creatures are more often called basilisks than Jesus lizards, but the latter suits them greatly due to their incredible ability to run on water. They use this ability when hunting to catch a meal or in case of danger when they need to run from predators. In such situations, They open their toes, revealing a special webbing which they use to run on water. Basilisks live near lakes, ponds or rivers, and in general, they're very interesting creatures to observe. In case you haven't seen them running on water, do so right now. This may be the funniest thing you see today. Number 7. Macaw claylick, delicacy for the macaws. If you, like me, love everything about parrots, then you will find this piece of information adorable. There's a spot in the Amazon rainforest with the sodium-rich clay which turned to be a real delicacy for macaws. This spot is located in the middle of the forest, and all birds who know about it haste to have their share of yummy minerals. Remarkably, there's only one place like this in the jungle, so it attracts a lot of these colorful birds. Number 8. Glass frog, that you can see through. You've probably seen this unique frog before on Discovery Channel or National Geographic. Now let me tell you some more information about it. Glass frogs live in Amazon rainforest. They usually have a green color, and they are famous for the transparency of their skin, which makes their inner organs visible. Because of that, frog's body takes the color of the surroundings and makes it difficult for predators to see it. So it wasn't made like this for our entertainment. Evolution doesn't joke around. Number 9. The darkness of the forest floor. You probably haven't expected to see darkness on the list, but it's worth mentioning. Because due to the thickness of the top branches of trees and their quantity, the floor of the Amazon rainforest is in permanent darkness. The canopy is so thick that only 1% of sunlight can make it through, and it takes about 10 minutes for the water to reach the ground. That's why when you see documentaries about the Amazonian forest, most of the time there's not much light on the screen. Number 10. Pink dolphin, a legendary creature of Amazonia. This is one of the most incredible Amazon River residents. Pink dolphins can grow larger than humans, and there's an interesting legend about them which suggests that these dolphins can transform into handsome men in the evening. In regards to their skin color, scientists are still not sure why it's pink. They suppose that it happens due to blood capillaries near their skin's surface. Number 11. Jabuticaba, or a tree invading fruit. This looks a little creepy, doesn't it? Something like a fruit which invades the tree, draining all of its vital energy and powers. In fact, it's not an invasion, but just a strange way the Brazilian grape tree grows. It grows only in the Brazilian part of the Amazon rainforest and in several South American countries, and tastes a lot like grape, hence the name. Big fruits are growing directly on the trunk. They can either be eaten raw or be used to make juice, jelly, wine or jam. Number 12. Poison dart frogs, both deadly and beautiful. According to National Geographic, poison dart frogs are some of the most toxic creatures on Earth. The poison of one little golden poison frog is enough to kill 10 grown men. The name of these beautiful, yet very dangerous frogs comes from the old tradition of indigenous people of Colombia to tip their blowgun darts with frogs' poison when hunting. Scientists are still not 100% sure about the source of frogs' poison, and they assume that it comes from the diet. Poison dart frogs' color can be in different colors depending on individual habitats. These bright colors help them to ward off potential predators. Number 13. Tribal people with unique traditions. Although the Amazon rainforest is mostly famous for its incredible creatures and plants, taking into consideration its huge size, it's no wonder that you can also find many indigenous tribes there. The staggering 21 million people call the Amazon home. In fact, indigenous people have always been living there and taking all their food, clothing and medicine from the forest. They live on these lands in a sustainable manner without doing any harm to ecosystem. As a wise indigenous man once said, The Earth is our historian, our educator, the provider of food, medicine, clothing and protection. She is the mother of our races. Number 14. Secret river few people know about. In addition to the famous Amazon River, there's also the Hamza River in the Amazon rainforest. It's roughly the same length and has even bigger width compared to the Amazon River. So, why does nobody know about it? The reason is that it's an underground river located 4 kilometers under Amazonian. And it's not a river in our traditional understanding. It's more like a wide trickle of water, compared to wide sweeping waters of the Amazon River above. Although the flow of Hamza River in only 3% of the Amazon, it's no little thing because these 3% discharge 46 times the Thames. One last weird thing that you can encounter in the Amazon rainforest is deforestation. According to Scientific American, deforestation leads to daily extinction of 135 animals and plant species, or 50,000 species a year. About 1.5 acres of the Amazon rainforest is disappearing every second. Just imagine for a second how much biodiversity we are losing because of a 1-minute financial gains. Today, deforestation in the Amazon is responsible for 30% of global carbon emission. And if things will move with the same speed and in the same direction, there will be nothing left of the forest in 40 years. You'll be surprised to know, but according to Global Forest Atlas, it is cattle ranching which accounts for 80% of deforestation rates. If not for our own health, then for the sake of our planet and our children, we should consider cutting down the consumption of red meat to decrease the damage it causes to our planet and us. Time to understand that we shouldn't bite the hand that feeds us. Thanks for watching. Do support and subscribe.